How's it going, everybody? Destauch here with your annual Halo Infinite group therapy session. Yes, here we go again. We are still waiting for new content, so why not speculate? And today we will be speculating about the Halo Infinite marketing campaign timeline. Yes, very interesting, I know, but trust me, there are some surprising revelations in this video that might change the way you think about how they're going to market Halo Infinite. Now, this is a mix of speculation, but mostly it's just my hopes, expectations, and kind of, you know, just my ideas. So, let's get right into it. First up, we got the beginning of the Halo Infinite ad campaign, which is Xbox 2020, which is July 20th. Now here, I think we can expect to get a Halo Infinite gameplay reveal. At this point, if we don't, I might go insane. I'm not joking. And I think we'll also get gameplay of the campaign, but also multiplayer. And the big thing I think actually coming out that day would be the Halo Infinite Flight. Now, what the Halo Infinite Flight is basically, a very long time ago, some 343 devs said that there would be flights for Halo Infinite and we would be able to play the game before it came out. This would basically be a test bed for the game, kind of like a beta, like just to get everything together, get everything, glitch-free, mostly, hopefully, and, play test it for balancing. But I don't just think it'll be announced at Xbox 2020. Oh, no. I think it's actually going to be released on the same day. Now, we all know that Xbox 2020 is actually quite far behind their initial schedule from when they wanted to begin this ad campaign. It's most likely that they wanted to start around the time of E3, which would be, around now, of the time of this upload. But since of the large delay, I think we could expect a Halo Infinite Flight to begin on Xbox 2020 day of. Now, how do I think they'll handle this flight? Well, I think they might do something around what the Halo 5 beta did and be around 2 weeks from Xbox 2020. 2 weeks just for us to playtest the game, and I think that there's going to be multiple flights, but specifically this first flight would be arena-focused. I think that we're going to be playing, competitive arena 4v4, Slayer, Team Slayer kind of modes, and this will be the Flight 1 arena kind of flight. Now, besides the flight, how are they going to keep us hooked? Specifically, how are they going to keep other people hooked? Specifically, people that may not own an Xbox. Specifically, people that might be on PlayStation. Well, I think that we will also be having an augmented reality game type of marketing. Much like how Halo 5 did it, and how Halo 2 did it, and possibly how other Halo games did it, but I'm not necessarily versed in all that. But just something that starts at Xbox 2020, and it could run around until mid-August, and basically it would function a lot like Hunt the Truth, or I Love Bees, and basically it would just be like a kind of a treasure hunt. Now, I actually have a very good feeling about this actually happening, because if you don't remember, last month Xbox actually did a promotion for Cyberpunk. Now, what they did was actually have hints of a Cyberpunk announcement littered through the Xbox website. And this initially was, deciphered by the community of Cyberpunk and would eventually lead to the reveal of the Cyberpunk 2077 console for Xbox One X. And much like how they've used their infrastructure for Cyberpunk, I think we will be seeing an ARG for Halo Infinite much in the same vein. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the Cyberpunk ARG was actually a test bed for the Halo Infinite ARG, just, so they could test it out before they actually do it. Now, what will I think this would consist of? Like I said before, mostly just a treasure hunt, but I think it'll lead to something big. I think around mid-August, it should culminate in some type of big CGI trailer that gives us more info on the plot of Halo Infinite. Now, I would love to see a live-action trailer, but with the state of the world at the moment, I don't think it's been possible to make live-action trailers as of late, but I could be wrong. Maybe they'll have a live-action trailer. But yeah, so CGI trailer at the end of the ARG, and reveal some elements of Infinite that we have not seen yet. Now, moving on from mid-August to September, I think that'll be the launch of Flight number 2, which I think will be BTB focused. Now, a big thing that disappointed me with Halo 5 is that it didn't have really a dedicated BTB scene at launch. Of course, we got BTB later, but we never actually had any developed BTB maps by 343, and that's something that I really want to change in Halo Infinite. I mean, I love BTB. To me, Halo is BTB. When you look at like the concept art for like Halo 2 and Halo 3, and you see like, you know, the red and blue Spartans fighting with a warthog in the background, that's Halo to me. And the fact that Halo 5 lacked that, it's just almost unforgivable. But hopefully they can fix it with Halo Infinite. And so I think Flight number 2 will be a BTB flight, and I think it'll run for another 2 weeks. Now, after that BTB event, after it ends, I think that it would be great to have some type of Forge trailer, because what's better than playing around in the Forge sandbox and making a BTB map? So I think that we'll have some type of Forge trailer in mid-September, just to show off, you know, maybe the new Forge world, or Forge tools, something that could excite us and, you know, get the creative community flowing. Hell, maybe even do something like Halo Reach and have a big event for it and show it off and have all those nitty-gritty details out for the community to divulge and grind through, you know, that kind of thing. But then after mid-September, I think we should have a little bit of a break, and then once we hit October, bam, another ARG. Now, it could be similar to the first ARG, maybe just a little bit different, still kind of like a maybe Xbox website kind of thing. And by the end of that, there should be another story kind of CGI trailer, which divulges some more information. And at this point, I think maybe we should have some hint of who the antagonist is, the relationship with Chief, but I wouldn't just have that CGI trailer just to divulge the story elements. I think that at the end of that CGI trailer, they should announce some type of final flight for the Halo Infinite campaign. Now, I hesitate to say flight, maybe a campaign demo. Now, a lot of games have actually been using demos to promote their games, like, you know, Doom did it. Other various games have been using demos, Resident Evil, that kind of thing. So I think maybe a linear kind of piece of the game just released, like maybe just a 25-minute experience, just to kind of get a grasp of how the AI function and stuff like that. I think that'd be great, just for, like, you know, us to experience a little portion of the Halo Infinite campaign. Now, I know they've never done this before, but, you know, first time for everything. Now, moving on to the climax of our little timeline, I would think that we should have some type of straight story trailer featuring in-game rendered cutscenes and gameplay, and that would be around November. We would have that story trailer, divulge more information, get people hyped up, and then after that we'd have our launch trailer in late November. And that's basically how I think the ad campaign should go. Now, this was basically me just spitting out some random ideas, but man, that reveal is almost here, guys, and once that happens, you will be seeing a lot more content from this channel, and hopefully we will have a lot more to talk about. But until then, we're almost there, guys. I hope you have a great day. This was Destauch, and if you liked the video, please like it. If you really liked it, try subscribing. I'm looking forward to what you guys say in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Destauch out.